What's going on, guys? St. Gerald back with another video. It is a day late, but yesterday after my upper body workout, I felt like death and wasn't gonna do anything. So I took a nap, felt better after that, then kind of got worse. Then I got more sleep than I typically do at night, woke up feeling great. So here we are. We're doing front squats, hip thrust, single leg RDLs, and finishing off with some core. So here I start out with some front squats. My warm-ups were some single leg squats. There's also banded crunches and banded hamstring curls. Those were my warm-ups, and then I got here to front squats. I'm using a kettlebell attachment on these front squats because, well, I really don't want to worry about getting into a front squat position. It's not that I can't. I do have decent lat mobility, but why not make it easier? And so that's what I did. And I'm also using 25s. 1, because I had somebody lifting with me. 2, it's easier to put on. I got that from Elite FTS. And 3, it makes jumps easier and safer because I'm not constantly chasing after a 45. And I am in a season of growing. And while I do have numbers set in mind to end this 9 weeks with when it comes to front squats, right now I'm taking it easy. As you can see, I'm also lifting in my flats, which changes everything for me as well. So with those two things in mind, I do think it was a pretty good day. I ended with 195 for 2 sets of 8 and a set of 7. My quads were on fire and my core was on fire after this. So I'm pleased with that. And if you've done front squats, I'm sure you would equate that to cardio. Even if you do have some type of cardio background or you do a lot of cardio, I have always just felt winded after front squats. But I do love them. I have I want to say it's a 315 or a 330 single as a PR for front squats. So I am proud of that. And I will always recommend them to anybody who wants to build their squat, who wants to build their quads, and whoever just also wants a bigger back as well. Here I am doing hip thrust. Probably have no business doing them. I'm lying when I say that. If you want a good lockout on your deadlift, you need to be doing hip thrust. But I do think I am using way too much weight. I started out with a base plate, which would have made it 98 pounds. And then I put a 25 on each time. So 98, then 148, then it was 198. And then it went up to 248. And 248 was my last weight. It's a little too much for me. I also did Charlie horse on that set. So I did stop. But thankfully, I had my Astrolite from Glaxon, which is pretty much a Gatorade, but in a healthier form. So it kept me from cramping for the rest of the workout. And as you can see, I went to single leg RDLs. And if anything was going to make my hamstring cramp after that, it was definitely going to be some single leg RDLs. But I didn't. Praise God. And I did like these. I do like these. My first set was actually one leg. I didn't have my back leg as a support. Just once again, trying out the movement, seeing what I like best. And I could go either way. I'll probably stick with this just for a better mind to muscle. But we'll see come next week when I actually repeat this workout. So I am enjoying this split so far. I think there is 1 or 2 tweaks that I might have to make. But until then, we will keep chugging along. Finally, we are ending with not suitcase carries. I guess more so of a suitcase hold. Next week, we will definitely be changing it. This is a tweak that I wanted to do. changing it into a marching, standing, or I guess stationary marching suitcase hold to help with stability, to help with core strength. Because while this was tough, I want some more fun, and I don't want to have to load it near as much when I could be getting a similar stimulus with a much lower weight. So on the bar itself, I just have a 10 on each side, which makes that 28 pounds. Then I have started with a 25. Then that would jump it to 78. And then after each set, I put a 10 on. So the first set was a 30-second hold on each side. Second set was a 20-second holding on each side. Then the last set was a 10-second hold on each side. And if you want some strong obliques, you want a strong core, I would definitely recommend. And of course, this is going to target your forearms and your traps as well, which is 2 of the 3 smallest things on you probably. Third thing is your calves. Shout out to me because I got really small calves.